High Ground Gaming. Welcome to High Ground Gaming. We're excited to have another game here today. I got Patrick here with me, and the Orruk Warclans are back. So why don't you tell everybody a little bit about your army?
All right, so got the Ironjawz here running under the Blood Tooths. Grand strategy, we're doing Wa, and for my triumphs, we're gonna do Indomitable.
What's the WoW grand strategy?
That's the one where you gotta have like your general in their back lines, I do believe.
Into my territory?
Yeah, at the end of the game.
Okay.
For my general, I got the Mega Boss on Maw Crusher. His command trait is Mega Bossy. Actually, no, it's gonna be the Hulking Brute. Sorry about that. And he's got the Armor of Gork, and he is riding the Meanin. I've got 2 War Chanters, and I've got a Weird Knob Shaman. The Shaman's going to have the Great Green Hand of Gork, and I have the Command Entourage Magnificent to put another artifact on a War Chanter. And he's going to be using the Arcane Tome, and he is going to use Basham Lads.
Nice.
For my battle line, I've got 2 units of 6 Gore Grunters with the 2-inch reach.
Yay!
I've got 1 unit of 3 Gore Grunters. And then I've got a unit of 10 Brutes. The 2 units of 6 and the unit of 10 Brutes are going to be under the Bounty Hunters.
Not terrifying at all.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I don't get tabled like a couple of games ago against Warclans. I'm going to try and play a little bit better. Today I'm also playing Skaven. I'm fairly new to the army. I'm bringing some fun Clan Molder stuff again. I just really love the aesthetic. They're a work in progress, but got some basing material on them. And for my list today, I'm going to be playing kind of a Master Clan list. We got Thanquol himself, and he's going to have the 4 Warp Fire projectors with the Death Frenzy spell. We got a Vermin Lord Warpseer with Flaming Weapon. He has an artifact, which is the Skaven Brew, so do mortal wounds to himself in order to give out extra attacks. Then my general is going to be this little dude here, the Master Molder. And the Master Molder will have the Foul Hide, which will give him 10 wounds, and he will heal a wound every hero phase. And then his command trait is Molder Supreme, so he's got a 13-inch aura of Holy Within, that all the Molder units within that aura will get +1 to hit and wound. So this unit of 6 Rat Ogres that I've got will be hitting on 2s and 2s. And this big dude here, which is the Hell Pit Abomination, I was impressed with him last game. He'll also be hitting on 2s and 2s. And then to round out the heroes, I've got a Greyseer here. He's got Skitter Leap, as well as I mentioned the Rat Ogres. They'll be in Bounty Hunters, as well as a unit of 5 Plague Censer Bearers. They're in Bounty Hunters too. In Expert Conquerors, I have the 2 units of Clan Rats, and the Rat Ogres are my other 3rd unit of battle line there. And then I brought 3 Endless Spells. So I got a little conversion I made of my own. This is going to be Lotan the Rat Seeker. And then I've got, of course, Purple Sun and Ravanax Gnashing Jaws to round them out. So this is going to be a fun game that I'm really looking forward to. The battle plan we're playing is going to be in the presence of idols. So the deployment territories are going to be here, and then that corner on the other side. This is all no man's land with the 3 objectives in the middle. And then once we're deployed, we'll pick our idol units, and when an idol kills an idol, you get an extra point, essentially. So we're going to get set up here. Let's start with the roll-off. Got a 4.
Got a
2. Okay, well, we're going to take a minute to think about it, and then we will be back after deployment. All right, we are back from deployment. I chose to be the defender, and Pat obviously was the attacker. So he dropped first. He still had lower drops than me, though, so he gets to decide who's going to go first. But before he does, we have to pick our idol units.
Ooh.
So I'm going to choose for my idol units the Rat Ogres. Also go with the Abomination, who I forgot to mention. He gets an upgrade because I have the Master Molder in my list.
Ooh.
So he's going to be on a 4-up save with 16 wounds. So Rat Ogres, Abomination, and then I'm still kind of stuck between Thanquol and the Warpseer, but I think it makes more sense to go with Thankful. So what are yours going to be?
I'm going to do my unit of 10 brutes, my mega boss, and we'll do these pigs. This unit of 6 pigs are in the back.
Alrighty, cool. So who's going first, Pat?
You are.
Yeah, kind of figured. All right, let's have fun.
Good luck, buddy.
All right, battle round 1, Skaven. We're going to go right into the hero phase here. For my battle tactic, I'm going to do against the odds. So I'm going to pick one unit from my starting army. It's going to actually be the Rat Ogres, and they're going to take an objective, and if there's no veterans on it, I get it, which is pretty easy to do right now. So going into hero actions, I'll do the extra command point from the Warpseer.
I will too.
Get it on a 5.
I do not get it.
So got that one going on a 5. And then for my spells, I'm going to do from the Warpseer, let's do Gnashing Jaws? Yeah, let's do Ravenex Gnashing Jaws from the Warpseer. He's going to be on a +1 because he's within 3 of the Gnawhole. I'll get it on a 9. So Jaws are coming in.
Dun, 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 dun.
Brad found out the hard way what these do in our game.
The Jaws?
Yeah. All right, and then I'm going to try the Purple Sun from Thankful. He'll be on +4 because he's near the Gnawhole. And I perils. So fail it and D3 mortal wounds. Great start. 3 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Ignore them on 5s. Ignore 1. Dice do not like me. So he'll take 2 mortal wounds instead of casting the Purple Sun on a +4. Yeah, cool. We'll go back to the Warpseer. We will do Mystic Shield. This will be on a +1, so
6.
he'll get it on a 6. We're going to put Mystic Shield onto the Rat Ogres, which I was really hoping to get Mystic Shield and Death Frenzy on them, because Thankful spell is Death Frenzy, but that ain't happening. And then from the Greyseer, I don't think I'm in range yet. His spell is 13 inches, so suppose we'll just do... I don't need Skitter Leap right now, although I could use it to move the Master Molder, because these guys are... The plan is the Rat Ogres are going to move through this Gnawhole, pop out of this Gnawhole, so they'll be on the objective. So I could actually, because he only moves 6 inches, I want to keep them wholly within 13. I could teleport him. So we'll Skitter Leap. It goes off, I think, on a 6. Let me double check. Skitter Leap. Goes off on a 6.
Hey.
So we will teleport Mr. Whipman. He's going to whip it real good over here. That way he can be behind his dudes. Keep them wholly within 13. Cool. So that'll be it for the hero phase. We'll show the movement for the Jaws, and then we'll go into the movement phase. So 3d6 movement, and you can re-roll it the first time you cast it. That's pretty good. So that's a pretty high roll. So it's going 15. I don't think it's going to be able to hit anything, but it'll get it somewhere. So yeah, it's not going to be able to touch anything this turn, but the plan is to hit something on your turn, unless you dispel it. All right, going into movement, be back in a minute. Coming back from the movement phase, things just kind of shifted around. Ironjaws are absolutely terrifying, and rats go pop pretty quickly. They will make lots of squeaks when they do it, I think. So all we did was reposition Thankful. He's within 3 here, but he's kind of falling off the rocks, so he's really like right here, so that he could be within 3 of the Gnawhole still, so that hopefully I don't perils again. Rolled a 7 on his movement characteristic, just kind of shuffled him over here. Warpseer moved over here. These guys moved this way. The Master Molder's just going to hang out there since he teleported. And then these guys moved back towards this null hole to jump out and be on this objective from this null hole. What that means is I'm going to score 1 for holding an objective, 1 for holding more than you, and then 2 for my battle tactic. So it's going to be 4-0 going into Orcs round 1.
All right, Orcs here with turn 1. Battle tactics, we're going to be going with against the odds. We're going to go with this unit taking this objective.
Shocking.
Yeah, you didn't see that one coming.
I think the basically auto take for most missions is against the odds.
Right. All right, and then we'll go into what we don't want to do. We're going to do the, the heroic willpower, and we're going to try to make these teeth go away. So we'll put that on
Need a 7 or higher.
this guy right here. It's a 7.
You need a 7. It's a casting value of 6. Hey, look at that. Told you what you needed and you rolled it.
Hey, dice gods.
Nice rolling. I'll do the heroic leadership. And I'll get the extra command point.
Nice. Violent Fury, we are going to put onto this unit of pigs and this unit of 6 pigs. We're gonna go for Mystic Shield from my War Chanter over here that's got the artifact. And we will get it on a 6.
You got it. Definitely not in unbinding range.
And we'll go for a teleport. We'll see if we can get it.
Oh, look at you with the big rolls.
Mr. Spellcaster over here.
Yeah, the guy who never casts spells.
Right.
Well, that's scary.
All right. Let's see if we can do something. I feel like conservative right now, even though it's not the orc way, but I don't want to stretch too far out.
Are you saying my rats are scary?
No, I have an idea of my tactic for what I want to do with this game, and I think I should try to stick to it.
Okay. Interesting. Normally your go-to is run at them and be big, so I'm very curious to see what you do here.
Hey. Yeah, we'll teleport the Mr. Mega Boss.
Mm.
He's just gonna kind of come right here.
Is he gonna touch either objective or no?
I mean, if you want to get technical with it, yeah, sure.
Want to make sure I understood your intentions there.
Oh, we don't know what we're doing. We're just making it up as we go.
Do you have any other casting?
That's it for my casting.
So, are you Mighty Destroyersing? Mighty Destroyersing? Is that an actual word?
Yeah.
Destroyersing?
Yeah, I mean, might as well. I got it, right?
Yeah.
We'll pick these 2 units right here. They should be good.
Yeah, it should be wholly within range of the Mega Boss. It's 18, right? And you're Bloodtooths, right?
I am Bloodtooths.
So you get the end of combat pile-in shenanigans or move. Watched a game from the Nova Open where a guy was playing with that, and it's just absolutely absurd, the amount of movement.
It's a lot of movement.
Could you say that you like to move it?
I like to move it. Just gonna kind of pile it over here.
Why are we whispering?
I'm just talking to myself.
Do you always whisper in your head?
Yes.
So I was curious, like, everybody, thinks different thoughts, right? So, like, what do you sound like in your own head?
Oh, static.
Oh, just like the old TVs.
All right, that's my Mighty Destroyers. I think that's it for my hero phase.
Yeah, you did your Violent Furies and you did your casting. So going to movement, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, so Orcs here. Just finished up the movement phase. Traditionally, like we were talking earlier, I'm a little bit more aggressive, but I'm trying to stick to my original strategic plan, so we'll see how it pays off.
Yeah, you definitely set up layers within layers here. You're like a onion.
Yeah, but that's pretty much what we're doing. Pretty much just kind of putting these guys up front and just, a threat that has to be, dealt with. And they're kind of being backed up. I am worried about him, but we'll deal with it as it comes.
You can't account for him. The 2d6 movement. He's either real fast or he's real slow.
Got my battle tactic, taking the back objective, so they just ran forward. Big Daddy's just kind of chilling in the midst. And then I kind of moved my War Chanters up, and then I got a little bubble over my Shaman. I'm not sure what I want to do, but maybe a teleport later. We don't know.
Yeah, and you definitely have all the objectives.
Yeah.
So you're going to score 5 points.
Hey.
Look at you go. All right, well, that was the most exciting Battle Round 1 that we've ever had, so now it's time for the big ol' roll-off. See what happens next.
A 5.
Looks like you get the choice, sir.
All right, we'll come back and I'll make my decision. All right, Ironjawz, going to take turn 2 here.
Battle Round 2, fight!
Huh. Start off, we're going to go with that extra command point, and we will not get it.
Oh, I am so terrified of what you're about to do to me. I kind of feel like I need to Finest Hour Thankful, because I feel like you might be taking your Mega Boss over to say hi to him. So it may be a waste, but I'm going to Finest Hour him just on an off chance that that's what you decide to do.
All right. What else we got here? We're going to go, we'll go with spells. Well, we'll do Violent Furies. We already measured it out, so he's going to put Violent Fury on these guys right here, and then he's going to put Violent Fury onto Big Daddy here. For my spells,
Please no, Big Daddy.
we're going to try Mystic Shield. Mystic Shield on the big guy. 6, we'll get it.
Yep.
And then we're going to try to teleport. 5, that's not going to do that. So no teleporting.
Whew. Oh, that is good for me.
That's all right. All right. Let's,
Mighty Destroyers.
yeah, Mighty Destroyers. All right, we're going to Mighty Destroyers. We'll come back. I want to think about what I want to do as far as Mighty Destroyers go. All right, so did our Mighty Destroyers, making a ferocious advance with a Mega Boss and my unit of pigs. And then I moved I Mighty Destroyers this unit of 6 pigs because we're going to plug that hole right there.
You're going to plug my hole?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, all right, that's the Mighty Destroyers, and on to the movement phase. All right, Ironjawz finishing up the move. Consider that hole plugged. Maw Crusher, unit of 6 pigs. Gonna have to get a little crispy. These guys are just,
I think the rats are going to be crispy.
just moving up. And I want to put these pigs here because I'm thinking about tying up the big guy.
Okay.
Just so he can't slide over, but we'll see.
So Maw Crusher shooting?
Oh, yeah. Maw Crusher shooting, so he gets...
You shooting at Thankful?
I think that's the only one I can hit, yeah. 9 inches.
Yeah. He's
Or 8 inches. Alright, so we got, 4 attacks. It's going to be 2s and 3s.
What's the rend?
1 rend.
I'm Finest Hour. I'm good on it.
2s. 3, so 3 at 1 rend.
So 3 up save goes back to force. So save 1. 1 damage each. 5 up ward. Miss them both.
Cool.
Well, cool for you.
All right. Do the charges.
Charge away, sir.
I'm gonna go with the pigs first.
Which pigs?
This one right
Big
here.
unit?
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
4. I'm gonna command re-roll that, right?
I mean, you get into Thankful if that's what you're trying to do.
I want something bigger. 3.
So you're just barely getting to Thankful because you were just outside of 3.
Yeah.
Well, I feel a little bit better now.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, because you're going to be just getting in. And then when you finish that, I'm going to unleash hell.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend a command point. And my Thankful has all of the warp fire projectors. So you got 6 dudes in the unit, so it's going to be 6 times 4 for the amount of dice. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 22, 24. And then I roll this dice, and each 4 up will be 1 mortal wound.
This is the big guy shooting?
Yep. Shooting into the pigs. Le pigues.
See a lot of 4s, 5s, and 6s.
Ooh, I spiked that. I spiked that. Wow. Yeah, so 5, 10, 15 mortal wounds.
Oh, there goes 3.
That means that Thankful might survive, but you're still got your
Maw Crusher
extra
charge.
damage. Yeah, roll 3 again. Oh no!
He doesn't make it.
Oh no! You needed a 6.
Yeah. I almost wad too, and I should have, but
What would the WoW done? I forget.
it gives me +1 to charge and +1 rend.
+1 to charge. You still wouldn't have made it with him though. You needed a 6. That so what we didn't explain is I had a redeploy, and I rolled a 4 on the redeploy, and then I moved this way to try and move block the pigs, so they couldn't get to the rats with Thankful. So that was my plan there, and it worked out beautifully because you rolled pretty low.
Yeah.
Do you want to charge over there?
Yeah. 3.
What happened to your dice?
I don't know. I guess I can't do that, but let's keep it right there.
You're trying to stay out of 3 of the
Yeah.
rat ogres? You can probably get a little closer than that if you want to.
That's all right.
Yeah, I tried to place them where they'd be overlapping quite a bit, so that way you wouldn't be able to get too much into both, or without bringing in both, I should say.
He should be good. Yeah. So we can get 2 in at least.
And then, oh, you didn't do your impact over here for your charge.
Oh, okay.
You got, what, 2 dudes? Yeah, 2 dudes within an inch. So
2 mortal wounds.
2?
Yep.
Save 1, miss 1. Cool. Protection of the Great Horned Rat.
All right.
Let me see if, I don't think they're in range, but if these guys are within 18, they're not. Thankful has like a similar ability as the Mega Boss. He can issue the same command to 2 units. So
Nice.
if they had been within 18, they could have done Unleash Hell as well for free.
Okay, I think that's it for charges. And we just have 2 combats.
Yep. Oh, I forgot to do this turn 1. At the end of the combat phase, Thankful automatically heals D3 wounds. So on my first turn, at the end of the combat phase, he would have healed D3. You okay if I roll that?
Go for it.
Because I had 2 wounds on him because I perils myself. So he's got 2 less.
All right, 3 pigs going into the...
This is my first
here.
time playing Thankful.
It's going to be 3s and 3s.
Oh, I should have done this for the Purple Sun on turn 1. He can roll 3d6 for a casting roll. Once per turn.
3 at 2 rends, sir.
I'm definitely all out defensive. Sorry, I was trying to read his stuff. So you got 3 at 2 run into Thankful. So he's got Finest Hour, all out defense. So he's going to be saving on a 4.
Save them all.
Save them all.
We got what? 4, 8, 12. Also going to be 3s and 3s.
And then his all-out defense, he can issue it twice, so he'll be able to issue it to that dude too.
4 at no run.
So these will be 3s. Save them all.
Nice. That's you, sir.
His all-out defense also goes on him because he gets to issue it twice, just like the Mega Boss.
Cool.
Okay. Pile in. Big dude. Actually, not going to do that because that'll just bring in more models. Pile in this way. I'm going to be smart. At least pretend like I'm smart.
Oh, these dice just...
Yeah, that was rough.
They hurt me this round.
Yeah, they really did. They were in my favor this time. So this will be Gnashing Teeth. 2s and 2s. Because I'm near my general. So 6 at -3 rend.
I can't stop that.
Did you want all defense? You could have.
I guess I should try to.
He's a beast.
Yeah. 6 at... Yeah.
So you'll have 6 up saves.
Well, how much is the damage?
2 damage apiece.
Oh, no, I'm not going to save it. Go for it.
Okay, so that's 12 damage.
Oh, I got to roll. Well, yeah. Okay, 12. So 5, 10.
So I got to roll dice equal to the number. This is for his Avalanche of Flesh, equal to the number of models in the unit. And then 2s do mortal wounds. So 3 mortal wounds into the pigs.
Okay.
And then Flailing Fists is 6 attacks. These are 2s and 2s. Ooh, 3 ones. Wow. Ouch. 3, and these are -1 rend.
5s.
Those are 3 damage apiece.
Obliterated.
Yeah, that thing is ridiculous. I really like the Hellpit Abomination. It's like another big tanky unit that the army has access to. So the only thing left we have is Thankful. Thankful should be pretty short here. We got Staff of the Horned Rat. This is 4s. And then 3s. So 2 at -1.
Take what?
D3 damage. 2.
Okay.
And then we've got Crushing Blows. He is not bracketed yet, so that'll be 6 attacks total. And these are 4s. And 3s. So 2 at -1.
Take 1.
2 damage. And I should have piled him in a bit. Kind of moving quickly. Oh, I missed my Finest Hours +1 to wound. We already rolled it though, so. Oops. Okay. Nothing else for you in the combat phase, right?
That's it for me.
End of combat, I heal D3 wounds on Thankful. So
I'm going to spend a command point for Battle Shock.
Okay. Does the Bloodtooth's ability have? Can you do anything with it? Is it like an extra pile-in or something?
I can pile in, yeah.
I don't know if you want to, but I know you got it.
Shift over here. Doesn't really matter.
Well, you completed your battle tactic, which was what again? Desecrate their lands?
Yeah, for that corner of...
Yeah, so you 100% nailed that. And then you control all the objectives. Well, not all of them, but you control enough, so you're going to score 5 again. So it's going to be 10-4 going into Skaven round 2. All right, bottom of round 2, Skaven. For my battle tactic, desecrate their lands. Going to try and control one of your terrain features. I'm going to be picking that arch right there because I can get to that if I auto 6 those guys, but I'm going to try and teleport over there. So we'll see if that happens. For the hero phase stuff, I used my finest hour, so that's gone. I'm going to, I think I need the extra command point this turn, so I'm going to try the extra command point.
Yeah, I am too.
Got it. That's going to be on Thankful.
I missed it. I think I've rolled 3s for the extra command points each time.
You've had some rough dice. All right, so let's start with the Vermin Lord Warpseer. He's got a +1. He's going to try and cast Dreaded Warp Gale. I get it on a 11.
Nice.
I think you're in range on mine.
I'm not going to try.
Okay. So that's going to be D6 mortal wounds, half run and charge on this dude.
Okay.
So D6, 3. Are you counting down?
I just put 3.
Oh, it was on 14.
Oh, I just picked one up and threw it to you.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so 3 wounds. Then with the same guy, we're going to cast Mystic Shield. We get that on a 7.
How many more spells you got left?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So the Mystic Shield will go. Yeah, we're going to put it back on the same unit of Rat Ogres. Okay. Then we're going to go to the Greyseer. So once per turn in your hero phase, when they attempt to cast a spell, you can consume a Warpstone token. If you do, roll 3d6 for that spell. So he's going to do... actually, let's start with Thankful first. So Thankful is going to do the same thing because he has that same Warpstone addiction thing. So let me read his because it may be a little bit different. And forgive me because this is one of my first times playing Thankful here and doing these things. So Warpstone Addiction, in your hero phase, cast a spell. If you do, roll 3d6. He's going to cast the Purple Sun.
3, 4, 5.
I got a 5. If the roll is a 13, which it wasn't, if the roll was not 13, remove 1 dice, and that is your casting roll. I get the Purple Sun on an 8 because of the +4.
I gotta try. Nope.
All right. So Purple Sun is gonna do what Purple Sun does, and he's gonna try and pop the Maw Crusher, because
If you pop my Maw Crusher,
we call it a game.
I quit.
I don't blame you, but I gotta try because that would be hilarious. So Thankful has another spell. He's gonna cast Death Frenzy. Oh man, Thankful cannot roll high. I almost paralyzed again. That's a 7 for Death Frenzy, which means I can fight when I die.
What else are you casting?
He has the teleport spell, and then also I can cast another endless spell with him.
So they can't fight when they die.
Well, I had a 7 and you had a 7.
Oh, sorry. I thought that's right. You get the +4.
Yeah, it's +4. It's kind of absurd. So, fight when they die is going to go on. Let's see. I think I should put it on Thankful. Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know the answer. Let's actually, you know what? I'm going to put it on the Plague Sensor Bears, and we're going to send them with the Maw Crusher if the Maw Crusher doesn't pop to the Purple Sun. And we'll see if they live. At least they'll get 2 rounds of attacking. Okay, then we're going to go do probably the Warpstone Addiction with the Greyseer as well. Let me see if his is any different. So, no, works the exact same way. So, here we go. He gets a +1 to this. We're casting Lochan with it, so he will get Lochan on a 7 because you dropped it. You dropped 1. Okay. So get Lochan on a 7. So we're gonna put Thankful in the boat. Okay. This is my first time casting Lochan. No, I cast it one other time in another game we played off camera, but I just got to read it real quick again. Pick one with Wizard Holy within 3 before they move it. So. It doesn't move until the end of the hero phase. So we're going to then do Skitter Leap. We'll get that on a 7. So we're going to Skitter Leap the Vermin Lord Warpseer here. Just to make sure he's in range, but yeah, he's in range. So this dude is going to pop up behind here.
If you're trying to hide behind a rock, your horns are too tall.
I just want to be like somewhere in this vicinity so that I can get my battle tactic and hopefully kind of stay away from these brutes. Because, yeah, I'm just going to be as close to this as possible while trying to stay away from the brutes. Okay, so that'll be it for the hero phase. I don't have anything else to do. Now we can go ahead and move some endless spells. And we'll start with moving Thankful. So he's going to jump in the boat. And then we're going to move the boat 18. I think. So he goes here. He can go another 10. Yeah, I think we're going to go after the brutes. Okay, and then Purple Sun. I think I'm just gonna leave it right where it is. Try and pop a pig and the Maw Crusher at the same time. Maybe move it a little closer to the Maw Crusher. See if I can keep. I won't be able to keep them outside of 6. But if I go here and I charge there. Just want to be able to keep it within 3 of both of these dudes, outside of 3 of me. I'm going to move this rock. So 3 there, 3 here. There. Okay, so the reason I did that is that if I decide to charge here, which I'm probably going to, I want to make sure that this guy stays outside of the extra run from the Purple Sun, which is a 6-inch bubble. And I still want to be able to try and roll for both of these guys. So here's the big one, Pat. We'll go for the pigs first. On a 1? Nope. And the Maw Crusher. Are we game over already? I don't know.
I hope you kind of do.
Oh! Okay, we're not going to end the game. We're going to pretend like I didn't roll the 1
No, you
there.
rolled it. You know, you got to put it there.
I gotta pop the Maw Crusher. Okay, Maw Crusher is popped.
That was awesome.
That was hilarious. I can't believe that
I should
happened.
start using the Purple Sun with all the 1s and stuff I've been rolling.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If anyone's interested in buying dice, mine are now for sale.
Dude, that double turn went so badly for you.
Yeah,
That was rough.
I had high hopes.
Okay, well let's finish the turn out.
Yeah, go for it.
I think though we can confidently say that this is going to end in Skaven's favor at this point. So now we get to move good old Thankful here. I need a 3-inch. We're gonna keep the movement phase on camera because this isn't gonna take very long. So we'll go here. He's gonna end up right here, outside of 3. Yep. And that should put him in range to get most of the brutes with his gun.
I will redeploy.
Yeah, go ahead.
2.
We'll roll the movement for the Abomination. Get a 6. And then these dudes, we're going to shuffle. I should have enough space. Oh, maybe not. Yeah. So they're just going to shuffle up to here, be outside of 3. They have Death Frenzy on them. Okay. Move the Rat Ogres. They're going to go 7. Then they're not going to even be able to declare a charge. So I want to position the Master Molder somewhere in the middle of these two, so that way he can keep them wholly within 13, and then still keep him there so that he can do his thing. I'm going to roll a run for these rats, clan rats here. It's a 5, so I can use that for any other runs that I do, because I have the 3 claw steps. So 6 inches is going to turn into 11. All right, the clan rats here are going to also run, so they're going to go 11. They're just going to pop over to here and try and get away from these pigs and all that garbage that's going on in that corner, even though I think the abomination will probably annihilate those pigs. I am absolutely loving Clan Molder in my rat lists because they're kind of giving the rats something that they lack in most of their units, which is something that's relatively tough and pretty hard hitting. I didn't really like the abomination at first. Like, my buddy and I were talking about it, and we really thought that I'm gonna use the novel to move that dude. So we were talking about the fact that, like, there's not really anything tough for the most part outside of the heroes, but the rat ogres are, and so is the abomination. But the abomination, like, at first glance when you read the war scroll, it looks like a horde clearing unit because it's got the, like, roll numbers of dice for mortal wounds. But as you saw, it just kicked the crap out of 3 pigs like they were nothing. Mm-hmm. And we found that out when Brad and I were playing the corn game, and I was like, oh, this is much better than I imagined it would be. So that'll be it for movement. We'll go to shooting. Let me measure and see how many of these brutes are in range. Should be the whole unit. Yep, so they're all in range. So that's 10 dudes, so 40 dice. So I'm going to bust out the little dice here and see how much of that unit we can melt in one go. So for competitive Skaven, I don't think you can actually build a realistic competitive Skaven list without Thankful in it. Especially with the boat.
Yeah,
he's
that
just absurd.
Is brutal.
Absolutely brutal. I mean, melting 3 pigs when they're charging is just gross.
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30. So I'll roll 30 and then another 10. So 4 ups are mortal wounds. All right, let's see. We've got 5, 10, 13 so far. And then roll another 10 dice. 14, 15, exactly average. No, that's less than average because it was 40 dice. Should have been closer to 20 mortal wounds.
What would you get in the second roll?
I got another 3, so it was 15 total.
So I have...
So 5 dudes, right? Because they're 3 wounds
6,
apiece.
9, 10, 11, 12. You got another 3?
Yeah, so it should be half the unit.
Okay, and then 1 will carry over.
That is so brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, rat ogres did not run, so they can shoot. 18-inch range. we'll shoot into the brutes, because why not? So, rat ogres, they are, I know, D3 shots. It's my second time playing them here. I think they're D3 shots apiece. Yeah, D3 shots apiece, so 3D3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And these are going to be 3s and 2s, because we're still within range of the Master Molder. 3 hit. And 3 wound at -1, 2 damage each.
Save 1.
So 4 damage. And that'll be it for the shooting phase. So we will go to the charge phase. We'll start with Thankful. Thankful gets a 6. So I can use that because of the 3 claw steps to use that for my charge on everybody. I'm thinking that he's worse in combat than those dudes. So I think I'd rather go this way. You're gonna get the whole unit into me anyway, right? Because they're 2 inch. Yeah. So
the whole unit. You mean the 4 guys I got left?
Yeah, the 4 guys left. They're still brutes though. They're still scary. Okay. Oh, that wasn't for Thankful. That was for the Maw Crusher, who's no longer here. Still not sure if I'm a fan of the Purple Sun being able to just exile a 500-point model for 80 points or 70 points.
I don't write the rules. I
right,
personally don't like endless spells. I mean, I know you guys play a lot. I don't like magic. I'm not a caster.
I like the endless spells. I'm not really a big fan of the effect that the Purple Sun has. Like, I mean, just because I rolled a 1, like, the game is basically over. Mm-hmm. That's really kind of dumb for the cheap point cost that the Purple Sun is. I mean, we're looking at a 70-point spell getting rid of a 500-point model. It's kind of dumb. So I rolled a 6. He gets +3 to his charge. I don't need the +3, but just pointing it out. So he's going to go right here. And then I'll use the 6-inch charge to get the Plague Sensor Bears in as well, just as insurance, because they do have Death Frenzy. If I don't kill them, kill the pigs with the Abomination, then they're there to finish the job. And then, yeah, go to combat. Let's start with, I feel like Thankful will tank most of those. He's only got 2 wounds on him. So I'm going to go with the Hell Pit. I'd rather keep that more alive, and Thankful's kind of done his job at this point. So 3 guys in the unit. We'll start with the Mortal Wounds one. These will be on 2s. So 2 Mortal Wounds. So that'll pop this dude. And then there'll be 1 wound on the next guy.
Okay.
And then Gnashing Teeth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be on 2s and 2s. All hit. Did you want to all-out defense, by the way?
No.
All wound, so 5, and then because of the Purple Sun, this will be Rend 4. So it wouldn't have done anything anyway. So that's 10 damage, so that'll wipe out the rest of these pigs here.
Nice.
Yeah, I love the Abomination. That thing is awesome. What's Kyle saying? Take your models and go home?
That was
Or take your models off the table?
That was Johnny.
Oh yeah, Johnny. All right, so you got the brutes into Thankful.
Yeah, he said that to Brad in that tournament, like, every single time, and then I went there the next match, played him, and just beat the shit out of him. And I wanted to look at him and be like, take your models off the table, but...
you didn't play that game? You were nice?
well, I beat him so bad I felt bad.
Oh, gotcha. Well, that makes sense then. So you got your pile in and attack with your brutes. So, Pat, you and I are going to have to put on a slightly longer game at some point for the channel where one of us doesn't get tabled.
Right?
That felt so bad last time when you just destroyed my entire Slanesh army like it was made of paper.
I know, I was having high hopes for this list, but those high hopes are gone.
All right, we got
Well, I mean, you rolled really low, and then I got lucky with the purple sun. Like, there's a lot that didn't go your way.
yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with your list. I think it was just some dice this time. You realistically should have, made that charge with the pressure.
This is going to be 2s and 3s because you're big and I'm a brute.
Oh, I forgot to stomp you or roar at you.
I'll go for it.
I would have roared at you. So you're roared. You can't use a command point.
Well, I was going to... It would be all out attack, but it doesn't matter.
Then I'm all out defensing.
So you're going to have 4. You'll have 5 at 2 rend.
So use a 3, goes to a 5. Save 1. Damage?
Just 1.
Oh, you didn't Violent Fury then. Got it. So 5 up ignore. We'll ignore 1. He'll take 3 so far.
Alright, and then the boss. This is going to be 3s and 3s. 1 at 2 rend. No, 1 at 1 rend.
1 run, so he saves.
Cool.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Pile in a little bit more. I guess I could have piled him onto the objective. That probably would have been smart, but...
Game's already over, buddy.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't matter at this point. So we're just playing it out for fun now. All right, thankful staff. So this is 4s and 3s. 1 at -1.
Goes through.
And that is D3 damage.
Who's this going to?
1 damage. It's all going into the brutes.
Okay. So
I want to get rid of them.
this guy's going away.
And then crushing blows, 4s. 3s. 2 at -1.
Same both.
Oh, nice. Well, didn't get rid of them. Do you have any command points left?
Yeah, I haven't spent any command points.
I can pile these guys in if I want to. I don't see any reason to, so they're just going to stay there. Then we go to Battle Shock. So
I would spend a command point to keep my brutes.
cool. I will score 3 points because I hold 1 objective and I achieve my battle tactic. So it will be 10-7, and then we go into battle round 3. We'll roll about priority. So 4. So you got the priority again. So we will be right back. All right, so we were just discussing it. There's really not much that orcs can do at this point.
They can't even kill a model, so
Yeah, I did not lose a single model.
orcs are gonna go home and go to bed.
But you did successfully plug my hole, so
Small victories.
small victories are the best victories. So we were just laughing because, on the last game on the channel that we played, orcs tabled me by turn 3. And now I get to return the favor. So, dude, I had a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
I know the dice didn't go in your favor.
Well, get ready because giants are coming next.
Yeah, I figured you'd be bringing the Suns. So that'll be a fun game. Thanks, guys, again for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll have new games out to you soon.